Hi there, welcome to your practice. We're actually going to start laying down, but you can come into any comfortable seated position just for a moment. So you're going to take one block, maybe a foot or two down from the top of your mat on the low setting, and then another block is going to come onto the medium setting, about half a foot away from it. We'll have to adjust these in a moment, so it's not a precise science. So what you're going to do is come to lay down with this bottom edge of the block at your shoulder blades. So right at the bra strap, if you wear one of those or are familiar with the location. So getting yourself situated takes a moment, but you want it right there at the shoulder blades. And then this block you adjust to come right under your head. Now arms can rest wherever feels good, by your sides, on your belly, extended. Now if you're not in the right place, you can feel a little like, oh, I don't know. So sometimes you have to adjust. And it is a position that takes a moment to adjust to in general. If this bottom block in particular just feels like it's digging in too much, come up for a moment, drape a blanket over it to have a softer edge, then come back down. So we're working here with opening the chest, which has a tendency to get quite tight throughout the days, especially sitting in the computer or commuting. Now beginning to deepen your breath. Working your way toward a full deep breath. Whenever you find that, take 5 more. Again, just taking your time. After your 5th exhale, whenever that comes, begin to let your breath return to its own pace. We're going to gently roll to one side. You can come all the way off, or maybe just come onto your elbow. And then we'll slowly come up to seated. So as you come around to seated, you might like to grab your blanket. Come to sit up on the blanket for a little support for your hips. We're going to take the legs wide here. So we have a lot of accoutrement out. You can move it to the side. So legs are a comfortable wide distance. Grab your blocks, put them on either side of the right leg, starting on the highest height. Before we go anywhere, take the hands to the belly on the right side. Move the belly down towards the pelvis and a little to the middle, just giving yourself some space. Now, turning to face the right leg, we're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. So get where you're going and then let the blocks support you there. You could bring them forward. You could have straight arms. You could come onto forearms. You can dial the blocks down. There are many, many different permutations. Just find the one that works for you, that is supporting you and not the other way around. So we're going to hold here for a while. One way to do that and not spend your time wondering when we'll be done is to turn your attention to your breath. So really feeling where the breath is entering in or exiting the nostrils. In this position, you may also be able to feel the breath moving in the back. So feeling some sensation of the lungs expanding and emptying. Now, as we hold here, sometimes you find you might be able to adjust your blocks in some way. They could come further away, they could dial down, or you might find you're at the perfect place already. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. And we'll slowly, keeping the chin lightly tucked to the chest, come on up. Now, let's take the blocks to the other side. We're going to start on the highest side again. Hands to the belly, move the belly down a little bit to the middle. Turn to face now the left leg. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. See where is good for you on this side. It's likely to be different. And then again, let your blocks support you. You may have the same position of the blocks, but it's likely to be different. Returning your attention to your breath. As you hold, if you find you would like to, you can always adjust your blocks. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. And then come on up. So you might like to take one of your blocks behind you to the blanket that you may be sitting on. The other one you can set off to the side. Okay, so grab your strap now and just unroll it, unfold it, whatever is needed. Now, the block is back here for you to put your head on. In a moment, you can also fold over your blanket to make it a little higher. So this one seems more complicated than it actually is once you do it. So let's just do it together. Loop the strap around the ball of your left foot. Both sides are roughly equal, but it doesn't matter exactly. Now take both sides of the strap over to the right so that your right foot can be free of it. Okay, so we're going to come to lay on your left side. Keep a tight hold on the strap so you don't lose it. Lay down on your left side. Here's where you might like to have the block or folded blanket under your head. Now you can extend your right leg on top of the left. We're going to use the strap to start to bend the left knee, bringing the foot closer to the hip. Sometimes you have to adjust the position of your legs. Beginning to look for a stretch in the left front of the thigh, the left quad. Now the right leg can stay where it is or start to slide over to the left. As you do that, you find you can get a different hold on the left foot. Now you may feel a stretch sensation in the right outer hip or side seam of the leg. If you find you might like a little more flex that right foot, then you can always also slide the foot a bit higher. This is called cat pulling its tail, and you can Maybe understand why in this moment. When you're ready, you can gently release the hold of the strap on the left foot so you can extend the left leg. And then just come over onto your back. So we'll switch sides from here. Bring your right foot inside the strap. Release the left foot. Take the sides of the strap over to the left. We're going to come to lay on your right side. So make your way over, adjusting your head support as needed, anything else. Extend the right leg. Now, begin to bend the right knee using the strap to take the foot closer to your hip. You can keep the left leg extended or start to take it over to the right. It may come less high, the same, or higher than on the other side. It doesn't matter. We're trying to find what works for you on this side. If you like, you can flex the left foot. Then we'll gently release the hold on the strap. You can just take it off of your foot, come around onto your back. Just for a moment, get yourself situated. And then you can come onto one elbow, forearm, bring yourself on up. Okay, so set your strap to the side. We're going to come from here up to standing. So you might like to use your blocks for support. Once you're up, you can move your blanket. Blocks are toward the top of the mat. They can start on the highest height. Now that we've done some work opening up chest, upper body, legs in different positions, lower body, now we'll begin to unwind in a different way, releasing some energy first. So let's just take our hands up and just imagine you're just going to shake off anything you don't need. Really give a vigorous shake all the way down. Now in front of the body. Now behind the body. One more time, just anything else you want to shake off. Really let it go. And come back to center. Taking a couple deep breaths. Exhaling out of the mouth. Now a little more releasing. We're going to shift into one foot and just curl the toes on the other foot. You might come to kind of flip the foot over and then shake it off and release. Flip the other foot, shake it and release. Now coming to the legs and hips just for a moment, tighten everything. And then with a big exhale, fully let it go. I like to add a little shake. Hands, arms, and shoulders, tighten everything, hold it. And then big exhale, let it go. Torso, tighten everything, hold. And then let it go. Head and neck and face, just squint everything up, hold it. And then big exhale, let it go. We can open the mouth very wide here, releasing from the jaw. Breathe normally through your nose as the mouth stays open. And then you can slowly close the mouth. So from here, we're going to do breath of joy, which is another way to just do some releasing, unwinding, this time with an additional aid of the breath. So it's 3 little sips of an inhale. So not 3 full inhales, 3 little inhales, and then a big exhale. So it's inhale, 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 exhale. So you come forward. Now, if coming forward isn't good for you, you can just take the arms back. So let's do that. Inhale, 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 exhale. Okay, let's do a few more. Again, you might like to just imagine yourself letting anything go as you exhale, bringing in anything you need on the inhale. Let's do one more. And then come back. My arms always like to swing a little bit more. So now we'll do some work with the shoulders. You're just in this comfortable standing position. Extend your arms in front of you. Palms are facing the ceiling. Now begin to scoop the hands over the head about halfway. Then turn the backs of the hands together. Make a big circle, going slow. So I'll turn around just for a different angle for you to see. Extend, hands in front of you, palms face the ceiling. Scoop, flip, big circle. Let's do 2 more. Scoop, flip, big circle. Scoop, flip, big circle. Okay, so from here, interlace your hands. We're going to flip the palms in front of you. Reach the hands away as you round your back in the other direction. Now on your next inhale, we're going to take the hands overhead, still interlaced. Press down through your feet. Really reach the hands up. Then we're going to take the hands over to the right. Come back to center. On your next exhale, release. Big circle down. Give the hands a little shake if they want it. We're going to take the opposite interlace of the hands. If you're not sure, it's usually the way that feels weird. And we're going to flip the palms away, round the back in the opposite direction. Your next inhale, come up. Reach long without jutting the hips forward. Then hands come to the left. Come back to center. Your next exhale, reach long. So now coming to stand in front of the blocks if you're not there already. We're going to inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, hands to the blocks. So head is releasing, legs are working towards straight. You can always step the feet a little wider to make space for the belly. If the legs have worked towards straight and you naturally have bend in the elbows, that tells you could dial your blocks down. Pause here. Now press through your feet, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. Let's add on, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, now come halfway up towards a flat back. Exhale, fold. Take a breath here. Then press through your feet, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. We'll add on again, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Take a breath. Now keep your feet right where they are. Bend your knees a little more. Start to send your hips to the right. So we're looking for maybe a stretch you feel in the right outer hip, down the side of the leg. You might feel it in the back. There's lots of different areas. Then we're going to bring the hips back to center. Press through the feet. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. Second side, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Take a breath. Now bend the knees a little more. This time send the hips to the left. Feet are staying right where they were. Then bring the hips back to center. Press through the feet. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. So in a moment, we're going to step back. Just make sure you have enough space behind you. You can always adjust your blocks if needed. Now, coming in front of the blocks if you had adjusted them. We'll inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Left knee is over or just behind the left ankle. Hand comes to the belly. Move the belly to the middle if it feels compressed. Press out through the back heel. Now, come onto the ball of the back foot, and you're going to just lightly turn the foot out about 30 degrees so the foot plants down. Then start to send your hips back, working your front leg towards straight. Sometimes it helps to slide your blocks just a little closer toward you. Observe if it feels like your left hip is jutting out to the side, that you bring it back behind you. Now we're going to come onto the ball of the back foot again. Toes will now be facing forward. We're going to switch back and forth a few times. So inhale, bend the front knee, lunge, hips come forward. Exhale, hips go back, front leg works towards straight. Back heel descends towards or to the mat. Your next inhale, lunge. Exhale, back into pyramid. Let's do 3 more, moving on your own breath. After your third exhale, we'll come forward one more time to the lunge, and then in 1 or more steps, step the back foot forward. Fold forward, then press through your feet, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. Okay, second side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, step the left foot back to a lunge. Again, bring the right hand to the belly, move it to the middle if you like. Press out through the back heel. Now turn the left back toes out about 30 degrees, plant the foot down. Start to send the hips back, front leg works towards straight. Head is releasing down. Now coming onto the ball of the back foot again, toes now facing forward. We'll begin to switch. So inhale, hips forward, knee bends, lunge. Exhale, hips back, front leg works towards straight. Pyramid. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 3 more times on the pace of your own breath. After your third exhale, come forward to the lunge again. Then in one or more steps, back foot forward, fold down, then press through the feet, come on up. Exhaling, arms by the sides. Okay, so we'll do something a little different this time. We'll inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your right foot back to the lunge. Now, hips back, version of pyramid. Now, turn the back toes out about 30 degrees. Bend the front knee. Now, you can bring your left hand above your left knee for support if you'd like, or come directly up. But we're going to come up, hands to the hips. Pause here. If you feel steady, hands can press in front of the heart. Arms could reach up overhead. Warrior one. Now return, hands to the hips. We're going to come onto the ball of the back foot. Toes are facing forward. Front knee is still bent. Press the back thigh back. Hands in front of the heart. Stay here if you feel steady. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, back. 3 more. Now inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the blocks. And in one or more steps, back foot is going to come forward until you can come to stand in the front leg. So you might walk the blocks a little more forward. Pause here, and then we'll lift the back leg up any amount no higher than the hip. Flex the back foot. Then bring that leg forward to meet the front foot. Fold down. Then inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. Okay. If you had slid your blocks forward, you can bring them back a bit. Adjust your position. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, now left foot steps back to the lunge. You can send the hips back. Front leg works towards straight. Turn the back foot out. Plant the foot. Hand above the knee for support if you like. Coming up. Hands in front of the heart. If you feel steady, arms overhead. Now hands to the hips. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Turn the toes to face forward. Hands in front of the heart. Stay here. Front knee is bent back. Thigh is pressing back. Or you could add the breath if you like. Inhale out. Exhale in. 3 more. Moving at the pace of your own breath. When you're complete, arms overhead. On your next exhale, fold forward. Now, we're going to begin to step the foot in a bit, bending the front knee. Slide the blocks a little forward here. When you're ready, pick that back foot up any amount. Could be an inch, could be as high but no higher than the hip. Flex that foot. Then bring it forward. Fold forward. Press your feet come all the way up. Exhale, arms by the sides. From here, we're going to come down to seated. So you can bring hands to the blocks. Slowly bring one knee down, other knee down. We'll come around to seated for a moment. And I'll do a little more releasing with the breath here. We're going to do what's known as lion's pose. So you might like to watch me first if you haven't done it before. It looks very silly, but is a good release. So you inhale, and then exhale, you take your eyes wide, your mouth wide, and your tongue sticks out. So it's inhale, exhale. Okay, let's do a few more. And again, just really let yourself release. Okay, good. From here, we're going to come to lay down on your back, moving towards our relaxation. So you can bring your blanket where you'd like to put your head, and then have whatever other support is comfortable for you in whatever position you'd like to be in. So I'm just going to come onto my back with a bolster under my knees. You can be in this position or something similar, but you could also do a totally different restorative pose, legs up the wall, whatever you like. So get yourself situated. This is the most important thing, that you feel comfortable here. Now, as you come into your position, just let yourself breathe at your own pace. Now we've released a lot of tightness, maybe stuck energy. And now we're just going to tune into the body with a little yoga nidra practice, which is a guided meditation. So all you have to do is move your awareness to the part of the body that I mentioned. And at some point, or many points really, your attention will drift away. That's totally fine. If it comes back at some point, you just pick up wherever we are. So turning attention now to right big toe, right second toe, right third toe, right fourth toe, right pinky toe, right sole of the foot, right top of the foot, whole right foot. Right ankle, right back of the calf, right front of the shin, right knee, right back of the thigh, right front of the thigh, right hip, right side of the body, right back of the torso, right front of the torso, right first finger, right second finger, right third finger, right pinky, right thumb, right palm of the hand, right back of the hand, right wrist, right back of the forearm, right front of the forearm, right elbow, right back of the upper arm, right front of the upper arm, right shoulder, right back of the neck, right front of the neck, right back of the head, right front of the head. Left first toe, left second toe, left third toe, left fourth toe, left pinky toe, left sole of the foot, left top of the foot, left ankle, left back of the calf, left front of the shin, left knee, left back of the thigh, left front of the thigh, left hip, left side of the body, left back of the torso, left front of the torso, left first finger, left second finger, left third finger, left pinky, left thumb, left palm of the hand, left back of the hand, left wrist, left back of the forearm, left front of the forearm, left elbow, left back of the upper arm, left front of the upper arm, left shoulder, left back of the neck, left front of the neck, left back of the head, left front of the head. Now, whole right leg, whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, whole right side of the torso, whole left side of the torso, whole right side of the head, whole left side of the head, whole body, whole body, whole body. Letting yourself rest in here with the whole body for a few minutes of silent relaxation. Let's take 5 more deep breaths here. Just taking your time. After your 5th exhale, take a moment to notice how you feel. When you're ready, you can start to invite some movement back into your body. Maybe starting with wiggling fingers and toes. And let your body guide you into whatever other movements might feel good. Whenever you are ready, you can begin to gently make your way onto one side. Let's take 5 breaths here. Just taking your time. Whenever you're ready, keep your chin lightly tucked. Slowly make your way up to seated. Keep that chin tucked till you're all the way up. Then slowly untuck it. Now you can bring your hands together. We're going to take them up to the forehead to close. May I think of myself with kindness. To the eyes, may I see myself with compassion. To the mouth, may I speak to myself with love. To the heart, we'll seal it in with a breath. Inhale and exhale. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.